Okay, well, it takes a village to run this club. And so I'd like to recognize our appointed officers that are here tonight. And Secretary is Chrissy Neal. Chrissy. Our treasurer is Steve Stanek. Steve. Our assistant treasurer is counting ballots. Our judge advocate is Rich Winslow. Rich. Board of directors, the people I saw here are Jeff Ireland, Rwanda Tucker, Hugh, Dave Jones, and Mardell Gardner. Is Rosalie here? Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you. Chair positions. I'd like to recognize Assistant Race Chairman Terry Hanna. And the hardest working man in town, our House and Facilities Chair, is Rusty Eddy. Awesome job. IT and video is Peter Neal. Our trusty webmaster, Troy Bakken. Great job, Troy. Our cruise chairperson is Mardell Gardner. I think we have both Seabell's chair. Okay, that's Andrea Reed and Barbara Harris. Our historian is Mary Lou Booker. Our social events party chair is Debbie Bachman. Great job of all these parties. Our fabulous membership chairperson is Rwanda Tucker. Our bar captain who keeps you filled is Jeff Ireland. And our food captains, Diana Bakken and Robin Snyder. And the ladies that keep you well dressed, our ship store, Joan Polanco, Barbara Hunt downstairs, and Cindy Jenkins. Rosalie is our events, but she's apparently not here. OD chair is Dennis Stoyle. Dennis? Winter captain, Kent Sykes, is he here? Yeah, okay, Kent. And Club of the Year coordinator, Chrissy Patterson. Let's see. We have our juniors program treasurer is Marie Stanek. And secretary is Brad Bergeron. I think I named everybody in the room. Did I miss anybody?
No, that means you're voluntary.
Never raise your hand, please. Okay.
Never complain.
Commodore's report.
The funnest people in the room.
I want to say our club continues to grow in membership and financially. You won't believe this, but with tonight's new members, we will be up to 212 memberships. That you have to take in consideration that we started with 150 at the beginning of the year. So it's about a 33% increase. This club continues to grow. A lot of it goes to our membership team, Rwanda, and her folks that are bringing people in. But it's also because the members of every member here that we create a warm and friendly, welcoming environment that people want to join. So thank you all the members for helping recruit people. Financially, we are very strong. A lot of it is due to the fact that we have so many new members, but also due to strong support in all the events at our club. Today, we are ahead of our annual budget. We have over $130,000 in all our bank accounts, and then, which is good, and an additional $25,000 in our building fund. So we have more than enough to meet all of our operational needs and expenses. And thank you for attending all these events and helping fill the bar and all the other good things that bring revenue and pay your dues on time. All right, events. Even though the weather is now getting cooler and the days are getting shorter, we are still busy with so many fun events. So in October, we had this fabulous cowboy hustle party. It was great. Traditional Oktoberfest. We had a burger and a band membership open house, which got us new members. A night at the races, which was a cruise event. And then the Halloween party, which just happened. Monday Night Football continues to draw a huge crowd. These are dedicated people that really like football. And we also have great food prepared by volunteer chefs. So if you haven't been to Monday Night Football, I encourage you to come. All right, more about upcoming events and the other Commodore's reports. I'm pleased to announce that Friday night dinners are continuing to grow with Chef George, doing a fabulous job in offering more entrees. I believe it can only get better, and the food is reasonably priced and delicious. All right, I'm head of the Facilities Development Committee, and we've been hard at work to make improvements to this club. But last month I told you we were planning to install some new overhead patio heaters outside. The board of directors has decided to table this project until next year. So that's not gonna happen. We'll have to use the propane heaters for a while longer. Club expansion. The lease agreement for the new office downstairs has been signed, but it's waiting for approval by the city council. In fact, it is going on the council's agenda tonight, and I couldn't go, obviously, but we expect that to pass, and the lease for the new office will be concurrent with our existing club lease, which is 6.5 years. In the meantime, our landlord, ANCAP, is going ahead with the office remodel, which will include completely new wall paint, installing vinyl flooring, moving desks into the office, and replacing all the window blinds. The Facilities Committee has developed a move plan, which will be executed once the lease is signed. And we won't spend any money until the lease is approved. But I'm hoping that we will be able to move in sometime this month, very soon. Well, if it's approved tonight, then the lease will probably be signed in the next day or two. Okay, I was asked to yield the microphone to Bruce Miller, who's gonna make an announcement about a big award that we won. Bruce?
Joe, John, come on. We're up here. This isn't E.T. Yeah, I know, it's designed that way.
Sally, you were part of that. Were you part of that?
I have no doubt that there are a lot of members in this club who have never seen this little man before. And they never want to see him again. But this is one of the historical things of the Seal Beach Yacht Club. This is an award by SCYA for the greatest number of attendances of staff Commodores at their old timers night. And the last time that this yacht club had this trophy in our cabinet was in 2006.
Wow.
The first trophy was awarded in 1969, and it went to Buccaneer Yacht Club. 17 different yacht clubs have won it. Cabrillo Beach Yacht Club has the most at 12, Capistrano Bay at 11, and Seal Beach Yacht Club at 9. But we have the longest continuous string at 7, from 1999 to 2005. And we certainly welcome this old man home. We encourage all of the staff Commodores to go to Old Timers Night. There were 5 of us there, and that was a low count. Sometimes in the previous years, we've had 10 or 12. So everybody should come out next year. All of our staff Commodores need to take a holiday plan and come down and support Old Timers Night.
And thanks to Bruce for rallying everybody to the event.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you guys for helping me do that.
At this time, I would like to call to the podium our membership chair, Rwanda Tucker, who is going to introduce our new members.
The trophy's almost here.
Good evening. Oh, it's exciting again. We have all these new members. But before I introduce them, a couple of announcements. Those of you that have boats in the marina, if you would be so kind as to update the boat list. We have some, downstairs, there are some forms for changes of membership, or, you know, if you're gonna change your address or your phone number or whatever. But we forget about the boats. So you either sold your boat or your boat has moved from one slip to another. So in order to have the new roster the first of the year, it would be really great if you could grab one of those forms and put it in the mailbox for Cheryl so that we can get this onto the new membership roster. Secondly, if you have ordered a name badge, I put a few in that box tonight. If you have ordered a new name badge, they'll be in that plastic box underneath the exit sign over here where Joe Palango is showing you where it is. So, anyhow, anybody that has ordered one recently, check that box. Or if in the future you've ordered a new one, check the box for your new badge. So, with that being said, I'd like to start introducing the new members. Because we have Neil and Nancy Herbert. Come up here, please, to the microphone. Okay, there we are. And maybe you could just tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you were sponsored by Laura Ellsworth, and I'm not sure you're a member of the Lions also. Okay, a lot of these members are members of the Lions also. So if you could just tell us a little bit about why you joined the club.
Because you guys have a great sense of humor, and everybody seems to always have a great time here. I enjoy doing the Lions events with the club, and he just comes along wherever I tell him to.
I can go anywhere I want.
She approves it.
Okay, thank you. As you stay up here, if we want to get a group picture, please. Next, please. Dina is a returning member. Dina and Mary Kearney were members, forever and ever.
I think we joined in 1980. 88 or 89, and this building on the top wasn't even here yet.
I remember that. I don't know if these are on. Gotta get it up close.
When
Yeah,
we
me
joined, downstairs was all there was.
Yes.
This wasn't even here, and they were serving kegs of beer, and they had hot dogs, and stuff down there. And it was really fun, and then this was all being built, so, we don't have a boat anymore, but, yeah, it's just, this is a great club, so, I'm back in town.
Okay. Chris and Rosemary Cartwright. And in the underneath comments for Chris and Rosemary, it says, just what we are looking for. So, we don't know yet what that is, but we'll figure it out, right?
I think so, I think we can do it here.
Okay, so would you tell us a little bit about yourself and your boat?
I want you to know that we do feel welcome here for the few of you that we've talked to, so you're doing a good job there. We have a boat here in the marina, and it's down at the very end of Dock 7. That's an old Chris Craft sits down there, and anytime you guys are out cruising around in your dinghies and you see me sitting on the back of that boat, I'm good for one drink. We've been boating for quite a long time. I got my first boat in 1967 in a prior life, if you know what that means. And I was a river boater up there at the Colorado River all those years. And then when I came down to Seal Beach in 86 plus or minus, I met Rosemary. She lived here in Seal Beach, and I lived here and built a house in Seal Beach. We took a little trip to the river and came back and took a bicycle ride by schooner later, and she said, well, that was a lot of fun. Why don't we get one of these? And so that's the part of that story. We ended up buying that old boat and have had it ever since. So it's a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to meeting every one of you. Hope all of you don't show up at the same time. You're certainly welcome to.
I've lived in Seal Beach since 1981, and I used to see a bunch of people out on this patio, and I said, boy, they have a lot of fun. I think I want to be a part of that. And you are a lot of fun and very warm and welcoming.
Thank you so much. Okay, all right. Time for Robert and Nora, come on up. Okay, Robert first? Okay, tell us about you and your boat and all that stuff.
To be honest, we basically came in a couple weeks ago for the free hamburger. The people, I kid you not, were so nice and welcoming from the Commodore all the way on down. Everybody was great. It wasn't even a decision, tough decision to join, so we really look forward to that. We had a boat into the Mystic when we signed. We now have to fill out the slip. We bought a new boat just down there, Ave Maria. And the same thing as him about the free drink. If you see us there hanging out, absolutely come on by, because that's what we're
Nora, yes.
Ditto.
Oh my God.
Nora, social activities, right?
Social butterfly.
Yes.
No, everyone was great, yeah.
Yeah. Dock 35. Yeah, that's a happening dock. That's what we're.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you guys were all
If
great.
anyone has any pull at the marina, we want to go back to Dock 35.
Thank you so much, all of you. Does someone have a picture?
It's
Sign it?
34
Okay.
Cruisers Yachts. Cruisers Yachts.
Okay, so, come on guys, picture. Picture. Oh, Richard isn't here, I'm sorry.
Oh.
That's okay, Richard, Marduk, I'm sorry, he was here for, our opening day, open house. And, he actually was here for earlier on Sunday night and wished he could have been here tonight, but he'll be around. He has a boat also, it's called Island Trader, and it's right here on this close-up Janeway, the one that's real close up here, next to Peter, I guess. So, anyway, he had to go back to Arizona. It's his mom's memorial this weekend. So, he'll be around, so when you see Richard, make sure you give him a big welcome. Okay?
Will you buy us a free drink?
Moving on, come forward. One, two, three. One for good measure. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
It's still there. It's still there.
Okay, isn't that great? At this time, I would like to call up our Seabell's chair, Andrea Reed, who's going to tell you about all the fabulous activities.
All right, good evening, can you hear me?
No.
Microphone.
Who's the other one?
Okay, this must be better. All right. I'm going to call some people up here to help me tonight. It's Laura Ellsworth, Lily Green, and Barbara Eric. And while they're collecting up here, I'm going to just tell you what we've done for the last month. We had a brass rubbing and high tea at St. Luke's arranged by Joe Polango. And we had the horse races arranged with Mardell Gardner. That was very successful. And then we had a costume potluck at Laura Ellsworth where 23 Seabells showed up. That was great fun. And coming up this next month, we have a veterans event, and I'm going to ask Laura to tell us about that.
Hi there, everybody. We started last year honoring our veterans, and we have several people, I think there's 3 that have signed up to get a quilt. So this is Friday on Veterans Day, November 11th. So please come to the club and support our veterans. And it'll be a Seabells, we'll do a raffle on that. But so please come and support them and give the respect to the veterans that they deserve. Can I go next? Okay. It's 5 o'clock, the club opens, but dinner is at 7, and then 7:30 is the ceremony. And the flyers are on the table. And then also on the Sunday, we are going to be doing our annual Barksgiving this year for our animals. So we have a little parade out there, and we sell hamburgers. It's a burger bash, but if you have an animal, I'm sorry, dog, don't bring cats, don't bring turkeys, don't bring peacocks. But we do, and we are also, the ship store is going to have bandanas that Tony has made for us. So that was really nice that she did that. And we will just do a little parade down there. We just do it right in the back. Here we have a little red carpet out there, and then we just get an opportunity to visit with our dogs. Okay?
And now Lily is going to come up and tell us about the whale watching.
Hi everybody. So on Wednesday, the flyers are on the table. Yeah, there's a flyer with a boat on the table. It's the 16th of November. We're going whale watching. So I love doing that every time somebody comes to visit. That's my one thing that I take people to do. It's fun. Out of all the multiple times I've been there, I have not seen whales only twice. And you always at least get a lot of dolphin activity around. They do, we're doing it from Long Beach and Shoreline. with Harbor Breeze Cruises. So it's a really fun couple hours, dress warm because it does get a little cold. We're gonna leave from the dock at 12 noon, and it's a $35 cruise. If we get more than 20 people, they'll give us a discount, but if not, $35 is money well spent because it's a lot of fun. So if you guys are interested, there is a flyer on the table. Just let me know you're coming and I'll see you there.
Thank you, Lily. And also at the end of November, November 30th, we're going to Buon Gusto for a Seabells luncheon hosted by Mary Dominic. And now Barbara is going to tell you about our last event of the year.
Well, we were debating whether we should even try to do a Christmas thing, but when we kind of canceled it, we got a lot of, what? So, we've reinstated. On December 10th, we're gonna do kind of a potluck cookie exchange party here. The plans aren't completely firmed up, so I'm pulling things together. There'll be a flyer, we'll keep you posted, but at least know that it's coming. Details to follow.
Thank you, Barbara. And for those of you who like to plan ahead, March 15th of next year, we're having a Bloodmobile come here. And just as a last thought, no matter what the outcome tonight, everyone please keep calm, support and respect each other, and do good work for the club. And remember to just think about tomorrow and next week and next month and next year, and we'll get through this together.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to call up our Vice Commodore Mike McCarthy, who will tell us about the house event.
Hi all. October was again a pretty busy month with numerous parties and events at the club here. In addition, we welcomed our new food manager and chef, George Richards. And I know a lot of you have enjoyed the meals that he's been preparing the last few weeks. He's brought us multiple choices for entrees each week, and we've all enjoyed good turnouts for Friday night dinners over the last few weeks. Anyway, parties during the month included the, as Jim said, country party hosted by Brendan Fraser Scott, Oktoberfest party that was hosted by Eric Cohen, the Burger Bash and Band membership drive event that was hosted by Diana Bakken. And you all see the results of that because we had a number of new members here today that joined at that point in time. And the Halloween party this past weekend that was hosted by Jan, all of which were very, very successful. Monday Night Football continues to be a great draw each week, and the food prepared by Diana and Robin and their guest chefs get better each week. As I mentioned, attendance at Friday night dinners has been good during the month. Just so you know, the menu for upcoming Friday night dinners includes this coming Friday, pot roast with potato and vegetables, or chicken parmesan with pasta, or tamale pie. Next week, on the 11th, roasted loin of pork, mashed potatoes and mashed potatoes, cod and vegetable, and chicken chili and bean stew, sorry. On the 18th, salmon and papiette, or choice sirloin Angus steak, vegetable or moussaka style stuffed eggplant. All good stuff. Finally, on the Friday after Thanksgiving, I expect it's going to be a relatively small turnout because there's a lot of folks traveling one way or the other. We have Coca-Cola pork chops with rice, chicken piccata with pasta salad, and tofu chili. Anyway, Saturdays and Sundays in November, we'll see several private parties. And this Saturday, we'll be having a dinner and movie night featuring pasta primavera with chicken, and the movie Little Miss Sunshine. So hope you all come out for that. Monday Night Football continues to be busy during the month. And here to tell you a little bit more about what's going on in the events in December is Debbie Bauman, my social chairman. Debbie?
Hello, everyone, and welcome new members. We're so excited to have you here. This year, we've had fantastic parties all year round. You should have joined earlier this year. You can get much more. Anyway, I would really like to give a special thank you to Jan. Jan, please stand up. Jan did a Halloween party. And it was really difficult, but it was beautiful. We had a fairly good turnout. The food was fabulous, and it was so much fun. My son and his wife came. The costumes were great. You did a fantastic job. Anyway, so it's going to be very short. I just want to be upcoming for December. We have the Christmas party. And Sally, would you like to say something about the Christmas party? Sally is hosting it, I think with Lori.
Okay, Lori, where are you? I know you're over here. Over here.
Well, in the meantime, welcome everybody.
All right. More parties, right? Who wants more parties? We're gonna have a great holiday event, and don't hide. Lori has done so much in her life, including just so many different things, including catering, and now she has another business. But she comes up with great ideas. You wanna say a few words about
Hi,
December 17th?
so December 17th, we're gonna have the Winter Wonderland. It's gonna be a beautiful Christmas party. We're gonna have fantastic entertainment. We're gonna have amazing food, and we're gonna transform the club into a beautiful Winter Wonderland. And it's gonna be a lot of fun, and hopefully everyone can attend and have a great time.
You don't need to bring your ice skates.
Yeah.
I'm from Ohio, and I actually needed them there. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, that's about it, but I just want to give special recognition for my committee who's helped me all this year. I know we have one more meeting Mike reminded me of, but I want Jen to stand up. She's on my committee. I want Celia. Stand up. She's been on my committee for having put together these parties and so forth. I have Chrissy Neal, Chrissy. And I have Kelly. Where is Kelly? Oh, Kelly's doing the voting. So this committee I put together at the very beginning, they've helped me come up with ideas. And what a social chair does is they help organize the Saturday parties and get people to host them as we have and keep track of everything, and which I've done. I've hosted a couple parties myself, which has been a lot of fun. So please attend. We have a great time. Thank you.
Thanks, Debbie. Also be remiss if I didn't mention that coming up right after all those things is our New Year's Eve party, which is themed Moulin Rouge. So I hope you all remember that as well. It's coming up soon. Finally, just a few more things. As Jim mentioned, the Facilities Development Committee met earlier this month to discuss further how best to utilize the new space when we take possession, hopefully very soon. We're also working on getting repairs completed to the gas line that's servicing the grills on the patio. We still have one of the grills working just fine, but the other one is out of commission for the moment until we finish dealing with a gas leak. I'd also like to welcome our ship store manager, Joe Polango, tell you a little bit what's happening there. Joe?
Hey,
Okay, well, we've done a great business tonight. Thank you all very much for supporting your ship store. As you know, the proceeds from this all go to support the club. And we've had a really good year. This is actually probably our last event. I don't know that they've been talking about doing something in December, but I'm not gonna be here, so I don't know. So we had some really great things tonight, but how could you guys have left this candle for $2? Seriously. Or laughable. This towel. Shoot, holiday towels for $5. These are your inflation busters.
I didn't see them.
Well, they were in the bargain bin over there. We'll keep it open late for you. Okay, so we've been, the last month or so, we've been promoting the personalized, we try to do this a couple of times a year, so you can get your name on some of the more popular items. So you can get your name on the vest and on the hoodie. There's lots of hoodie. Amazing me how many hoodies this club goes through. Anyway, we have to have the orders in by the 3rd, and our goal is to get them back to you by the 21st. And so if you want, this is last call for this. Okay, I think that's Ship Store. Other hat is the Long Beach Marina Boat Owners Association. If you haven't heard, Kim Marie, her last day was last Friday. Yeah. And Elvira, or Elvita, the marina manager, her last day is gonna be, next Friday? A week from Thursday, which would be, well, yeah, okay. Anyway, and especially Elvira, that's really gonna be a big miss for us because she was so instrumental in helping explain helping us guide us through the parking lot.
Abita.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't mess that up.
Yeah, no, I always do. So, you know, we in January, we successfully defended the parking lot against the city coming in. However, I recently learned from Elvita that they did another parking lot study this past summer, and they're going to do another one this winter. What the what? Anyway, there is also, we know that there are 600 units going in Marina Shores. There are 281 going in Congressional Place. And Dave Booker has been really instrumental in getting us talking with those people. And so we have a good relationship with them. We have, we're raising our voice within the city to make sure that we're heard. And so we encourage you to join BOA, Long Beach Marina Boat Owners Association.org. Not so much that we need the money, it's $20. Not so much that we need the money, but we need to make sure that we can speak for the marina boat owners. And right now, about 12-15% of the marinas boat owners are BOA members. But the more we have, the stronger our voice, the more we're heard. And so we're pretty good at yelling, but we need your support for that. So really like to encourage you to do that. Anything else, Dave?
If those of you who don't know me, you will, but
You will soon.
October 14th, if you check your email, if you have a boat in the marina manager, Todd Leland, sent you a note that said, God damn it, will you join the Boat Owners Association? It's only $20. Okay, well, I didn't quite say it that way, it's much nicer, but you really do. This is all about local politics, and it's so key to us in the marina to keep management of the marina over here in the we're gonna be Marina Del Rey too. Alright? It's real simple.
Okay.
October 14th.
So,
It's in your email.
we're gonna have, the ship store is gonna have a little fashion show, after we get done with the business of the day. So we're gonna have a little fashion show, and so we appreciate you hanging around for that. We're gonna close pretty soon after the meeting ends. So we're done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe. Commodore, that's our report.
What are you gonna show? The fashion show.
Dang, I was gonna buy Ken.
He likes to brush.
Yeah, buy that candle, please. Okay. I would now like to call up our Rear Commodore Sally Cohen to let us know what's happening on the water. Sally.
Oh, we don't have any more icebergs, do we? Are we looking for those and it's gotten cooler? I don't think so. Just one?
Yeah, it's
Okay, I just have to get closer, thank you. I just want to say it's been a very, very good year for this club. We have so many wonderful things to be thankful for at this time, along with Thanksgiving. I just want to remind everybody of a few things. The Sunny Sailor starts on November the 6th and will end on December the 4th. So we are going to have our sailing program continuing, and you can register online. It is online. And gosh, we have a lot of water activities going on all the time. Okay, I want to call up Mardell Gardner, our cruise director, for a short update.
Good evening and welcome new members. We're winding up the cruise season for 2022. We have 2 cruises left. One is the Royal Caribbean that leaves Friday after Thanksgiving. It's not too late to sign up for that. Pull up your flyer, you can make a call. Diana's right here if you have more questions. Also, Cabrillo Yacht Club has opened up their long dock to us and they will be cooking a full Thanksgiving dinner for us. So and you can do that even if you're going on the Royal Caribbean on Friday. So if you don't feel like cooking and cleaning, I need a head count by November 16th to let them know who's all coming. So it should be good, turkey and all the fixings. I'm some of you know, I'm working on 2023 cruises. It's gonna be really important for you to go on the website and update your boat information, as was mentioned earlier. And if you haven't, send me your registrations and your insurance. I'm keeping an updated list. Avalon to Harbors, their dock masters have talked to me. If I send them a list ahead of time that we go, they're gonna make sure we have buoys all together. As you know, Memorial Day, any place we go, even the reciprocals, I need your documentation in order to confirm reservations. So please go ahead and update that and email me your information for next year, so we can get that going. And that's it. See you on the water.
Thank you, Mardell, for a wonderful job all year long. Wow, let's give her a big hand. And just think, for the Thanksgiving cruise, we won't be washing dishes. Okay, a couple more things. I would like to bring Dave Booker up here to talk about Steve's memorial service, please. Dave, you want to come up?
Yeah.
You've got a loud voice.
can't imagine you needed a microphone, but okay.
Thank you, Sally. Okay, so the club is sponsoring a memorial for our senior member, Ski Norberdowski. Master Chief Ski Norberdowski. I spent a lot of time kind of going through his naval career. You're gonna find, I feel kind of like Ken Burns, you know, those guys that he did the documentary. It's a very interesting life. Grew up in North Dakota in the Depression. Didn't finish high school because he lived outside of town, but signed up right when he turned 18. And 30 days later, he's in Farragut, Idaho, learning how to be a signalman. 30 days after that, he's on an attack transport ship going to Okinawa to carry the Marines to Okinawa. After that, he brought the casualties home. So he's documented this. He carried a Browning camera. He's had a very interesting life, and I will tell you honestly that at the end of the day, the Navy took care of him and his family. You should come. Now, we have an issue because he's a senior member, and most of the senior members of our club knew him, and the newer members don't. But unfortunately, our senior members have kind of moved away from their boats. They sold them, actually. And so we need a few more boats to help with that. So if you've got a boat and you're available on Saturday, please help us out, get people out for the on-the-water surf this Saturday.
What time?
9 o'clock here, downstairs. We need skipper's meeting. For those that want to go on the water, you need to be up here at 9:30, and we'll be back here about noon, and we'll start the program up here about noon. Their Navy is coming with an honor guard. They'll do the flag ceremony and taps, and you'll find it very interesting. This, after spending all these hours looking at his life, this is one of Tom Brokaw's greatest generation guys.
Yes.
Guys that went to World War II, and they came home. They never complained about anything. They never asked for anything. They didn't whine and complain. They went to work. Yep. And this is one of the last of that generation. So if this is somebody to be proud of, his heritage and the heritage in this club. So again, because of where we are, it'd be really great if we could get people who want to go for the on-water ceremony, and we need a couple more boats to help make that happen. So please, if you've got a boat,
Tell them to bring flowers.
Oh, and yes, see that he's done this and I have too. Is it one thing that you forget if you're going on the water and you want to participate on the water as a participant? You can do that. Just show up at 9:30. We'll get you on a boat. But please bring your own flowers because people forget that. Jim remembered that. I did too. Wait, Mary Lou, if those two want to say something.
We need a head count, like tonight, if you're gonna go, you're gonna come back here to the yacht club, because we are gonna be serving a light lunch.
So if you don't know, Troy's been very good, so there's an RSVP hook in the online. You don't have to be a member to do it, but it'd be really nice if we knew about how many people were gonna show up and look for lunch. All right, so it's the family's covering lunch, but it's one of those deals. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Thank you very so much. Again, if you want to understand, this is one of our members. It's I think the last of our World War II veterans, and it's really interesting his history in the Navy and after the Navy, and it's both sad and I'm proud all at the same time. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Dave and Mary Lou and everyone who's going to be helping with this event. And Andrea also, thank you. I just want to recognize Kent Seitz. Where is he? Kent, would you stand up for a minute, please? Kent has been helping keep our whaler in good operational condition, washing it down, doing all this all year. So I want to have a big hand clap for you. Also, our whaler is going to be serviced around December the 12th. And Kent is going to need a couple people to help him take the whaler out and bring it back into its slip. So I was thinking about Bruce Miller, if he would help out. And if we have another volunteer, you have to plan ahead for these things, 2 months. But anyway, I'll be contacting a couple people to help him out with this. Okay, thank you very much. I want to bring up our, is it Admiral or Commodore's flag? It changes, right? We have a couple awards.
Can we call you a lame duck?
Good evening, and I know that the old members are really tired of me explaining every week, every month, why I'm here. But for the new members, my job is to bring in all the bad experiences, not necessarily bad, but
They were bad.
missteps that some of our members take over the months, and we bring them up and let them explain, and so that we can all learn from this and not make the same mistakes ourselves. So I think next month I'm gonna call myself Professor Splash, because I think it's an educational procedure. But tonight, I have 4 awardees. Kim Bergeron, would you please come to the podium?
I turned myself in.
Yeah, she did. Last week, actually, it was last month that she was deserving of this special award, but I overlooked her and I apologize. However, I would like to give you the microphone just for a few seconds to explain what happened.
Another microphone.
Oh.
Turn the egg timer over.
I can talk fast. Okay, it doesn't work.
You don't need it, Kim.
Okay, I don't need this, but, so it was the Avalon Golf Cruise. It was October 1st on Saturday, which was my birthday. So at the Avalon Golf Cruise, we did the golfing, and then we also had a house that we were gonna do the afternoon party at. And I wasn't golfing, but I was communicating and walking back and forth from the house to the golf course to the house. Anyway, you can't do that without cocktails. So, in one hand, I had my mixed cocktail. In the other hand was my Diet Pepsi can, which had more cocktail in it for when I need to pour into that one. So, I was holding 2 cocktails, and I made it up the hill to the golf course, and it was on the way down from the golf course, my tennis shoes stumbled in the middle of a major intersection, and I fell in the street, and all the golf carts around me had to stop, and... Did you spill? Oh, I spilt. No, I did not spill my drink, I spilt me, but both drinks were okay. I saved the drink. I sacrificed my knee, but I saved the drink. Another golf cart behind me, they're like, "Are you okay?" And I couldn't turn around because I had, drinks and stuff, but I gave them the okay sign behind me. But that's when I realized I can't get up out of the street. So I sat there in the middle of the street until another golf cart came by and said, "Do you need help up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And I got up and I said, "Hey, it's my birthday!" And I only had 4 more feet to go to get to the front door of the house. One more thing for Mary Holland, though. I go into the house, it's real quick. I said to Mary, Mary,
I got a hook.
I fell in the street. She goes, "Yeah, that's okay." I'm like, Mary, I fell in the street. I got blood gushed down my leg. I need help. She's like, "So what?" And then Steve sees me, Steve Holland, he goes, "You need help." So he helped me in the bathroom and got me cleaned up. She comes out, she sees all this, and she goes, "What happened?" I fell in the street.
Hey, Kim,
I thought you said
I
you
would
found
trade
the
you.
street.
I would trade you your award for the microphone. I know it's a couple of months late, but that would have been a good size thing.
This is the size
Okay,
I
we
needed.
have 2 other awardees. Actually, we have 3 more. One of them is Ed Bilson, who cannot be here tonight, but he always watches the YouTube. So Ed, this is for you. Ed, on his boat a week or so ago, as they were leaving the island, stepped. How does a guy who's been boating as long as Ed turn his ankle on the bow of his boat? Anyway, he did. Got a slight fracture in his foot. He's now wearing a boot. I got a Band-Aid for you, Ed, buddy. I'll give it to you when I can. Two other people, and that is in abstention, by the way. Two other people, both of whom did this voluntarily. I happen to be one of them. I also met Carmi in the parking lot tonight. She had her rotator cuff surgery, not rotator, shoulder surgery 2 weeks ago, so she's a little ahead of me. But we both get a Band-Aid for the out award as well. First time I've ever given it to myself.
Thank you, Commodore Splash. Let's have a round of applause for him. We have great reporting, don't we? Spies everywhere. Now, does everybody have a drink or something in hand? Remember, we have sailing ships, we have duffy ships, we have powered ships. What do we have most of all? Great ships! Thank you very much, Commodore.
Thank you, Sally. I don't see our election committee yet, so we are going to have a fashion show. I will turn this over to Joan. You want to announce the event?
Thank you very much. So we'll have the Bugle Donna Reed be our MC. Welcome everybody, especially the new members. Can you get settled here?
So we have a special presentation for you tonight, all about our Ship Store Holiday Special. But first, I want to recognize our Ship Store crew. I know we did it before, but we'd really like to let everyone know how much work they put into this with keeping inventory, offering new products at low prices. So I think that the Ship Store crew deserves another hand. What about you guys? So tonight you'll see some of the latest ready-to-wear boating couture. All of our latest designs offer comfort, practicality, while showing off your own personal sense of fashion. And know that most of today's products are also environmentally sustainable, which is great all the way around. Joan and Ship Store has been promoting this holiday special, which allows you to personalize either of two items. We're offering the vest or the ever-popular hoodie. The latest looks, you can put your name and or your boat name, and each one will cost only $8. And Joan has been promoting this for a while, and you'll be able to see firsthand how your club members have personalized their attire from last year's selections. But it'll give you some ideas on how you can, take care of your own designs. And just remember, as Joan said earlier, the deadline to place your order is November 3rd, which allows for the Christmas delivery. So, with all that said, let's get started.
We should have some music.
I don't have no music.
Thunder from down under.
Representing
Up with the dollar bill.
Vogue magazine from England, we have Peter Neal.
is wearing the reversible charger vest. And it has two versatile looks for one low price. It has a tap-on shell for wind and water resistance and can you show us the inside fleece, please? And it has the fleece inside to keep you warm. It has front and back vents, open zipper pockets on the Taslon side, and open pockets on the fleece side. Peter, you want to get on the camera? Yeah, I'm imitating you. The fabric is 100% fresh cotton twill. It's unstructured with a low profile and a hidden tuck-in hook and loop for easy hanging. Truly, truly, truly. Thank you, Mr. Neal. Oh, I forgot. Peter's also wearing a hat, which you guys noticed. And I didn't read all my notes. And the hat is a timeless design with a soft brush feel, unstructured again, low profile, and again, hidden, tuck-in, loop, and hooked. Isn't he handsome, Christy? Okay, Peter. Thank you, Peter. You want to, stay next to your buddy. Next, fresh from the House of Chanel, we have Lisa Jones. Lisa is wearing the ladies' rolled sleeve top. It sells for $20, and it is a Crownlux performance fabric, and it features decorative roll-up cuffs with the button tab, and a flattering, plunging V-neck with shoulder pleats and side vents. It's a high-low hemline for fashion excellence and comfort and performance. And it is polyester and cotton with a mesh piqué knit and has soft as cotton wicking blend on the inside. So if you sweat, no one will know. And then she's also carrying, one other thing is it does offer UV protection. So that's really nice. And the insulated bag that she is carrying can hold up to 18 cans of beer, or Dr. Pepper. It is heat sealed, water resistant, has a PIVA lining, front slip pocket, multiple folding options, and it is $24. Thank you, Lisa. Our next model is just off the plane from the House of Gucci in Italy. We have Dave Jones, and he is wearing the collegiate design long sleeve t-shirt, and Dave has long arms, so the long sleeves come in handy. It sells for $25. It is a Hanes made, and it is a run-spun cotton and polyester blend. It features, show them.
Show them. Yeah, look at the audience.
Look at the audience. This also has a 40+ UPF rating and moisture wicking fabric with dynamic vapor control. Designed to adjust to body temperatures all day long. Yeah, I'm getting to the hat. Okay, so he's also wearing a Flex Fit cap in white. It sells for $20.
Make sure you get the right size.
Hey, I'm talking. You want them? It has 6 different panels. It's a mid-profile wool-like texture with a 3.5-inch crown. It comes with the burgee, and which is proprietized to the Yacht Club. And it is polyester and cotton and has a little bit of spandex in case you have a bigger head. Or in case you're feeling mighty fine. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Next, Twitter that it was spotted that the House of Dior was snapping pictures of the quilted vest modeled by the newest Ford modeling agency candidate, Janice. What an adorable woman. Anyway, Janice is modeling the quilted jacket. It sells for $65, and it has the seal outline on the front, not on the back. Yeah, it's in the matching, it's very discreet, very, very high couture. And it is very trend forwarding with the quilted design, open welted pockets, ribbed knit cuffs, and open hem with adjustable locking draw cord at the bottom, so you can have it as tight as you want or as loose as you want. It's water repellent and machine washable, as everything else is. 100% nylon shell, polyester lining, and insulation. Thank you very much.
Very cool. Where do I get that?
It's in the hallway.
Oh, that's good.
All right. Together, finally, our last models, chosen specifically by the world-renowned USA designer, Ralph Lauren. Welcome, Beth and Winslow. Beth is modeling the women's quarter zip white SPF true wicking shirt. It will also keep her nice and warm, long sleeved. And she's also wearing the pigment dyed cap. And it has the seal outline on the front and the club printed around the back. It is a very unstructured, low profile, classic design, and has the embossed brass buckle, the traditional grommet closure for all of you with ponytails. Mike, you need one of these. Rich is wearing the long sleeve moisture wicking navy shirt, which sells for $20. And it is high performance and has an exceptional UV protection. 100% polyester, and the UPF rating is 50. And it has, I don't know what this means, I'm not that into couture, it has set in sleeves. Anyone know what that means?
They're set right in there.
They're sewn right in. Let's give a big round of applause for our model, Kate Bow.
Look animated like it is.
Oh, yeah.
What a sexy crew.
Do the teapot.
Okay, they didn't take.
Oh, for God's sake.
Could I bring it over? All right.
Teapot.
There we go.
You say queso.
Okay, say queso.
Thank you, Joan. Thank you, team.
Have a big round of applause for them. Good job.
Always respect your shirts. I don't know.
If you stain it, you buy it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Dave, if you stain it, you buy it.
It was a hole.
It's missing a fish. You're missing a fish. What?
I don't know. I believe the committee is still counting votes. So Mike McCarthy is going down to check on their progress. In the meantime, does anybody have a good joke this
Well, there's Phil. Sorry for it. Show some good
we're gonna take a 10 to 15 minute break. The committee has quite a few ballots to count, they're still not ready yet. So we will grab a drink and we'll wait for it to report. All right, we have a joke.
Can you guys handle a dirty joke?
No!
Don't be sensitive. I learned this many years ago. You ready? What does sperm and attorneys have in common? What do sperm and attorneys have in common?
What do
sperm and attorneys have in common? Any guesses? Sorry, Richard Winslow. Only one out of every 100,000 become a human being.
That's right. Let's feed that out.
And one last thing before we conclude, all the winners of tonight's elections, we'd like to have a group photo here so we can publish this in the Scuttlebutt. So if you want a seat, please come up after here and we'll take a group photo. And with that, I'd like to bring up Walt Simmons.
Thank you very much, Jim, and I agree with you 100%. I think this has been a spirited campaign, and people have said things that maybe they shouldn't have said, or maybe they should, I don't know. But we really need to come together and support the team. This has been a great club, and I hope you all will put the same spirit in making this club even better that you did in this campaign. And I want to thank Kelly Eddy and Barbara Hunt for being on the team with me. They did the counting. We did an independent count so that we could be sure that we had the right answer. We had more than 200 ballots submitted. I'm sure that's
half the population.
That's really split all the records that we've had. So thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you for voting, and we look forward to a great year. And so I'm going to announce first the directors, and in no particular order. First, Laurie Merrill. Gordon Stroud. Ed Shamil. And Peter Neal. That's a great team. And now, Vice Commodore Sally Cohen. She had to fight off a couple of write-ins, but Sally, you did good. You did good. Congratulations.
Thank you, Will.
And for Commodore, I know you're all waiting to hear this, and I just want to thank both Laura and Jim for running and for everything they've done to the club and everything they're going to do to help this work in the future. And our Commodore by your election, by your vote, for 2023 is Laura Ellsworth. Thank you for putting your trust in me. I think we have a really solid vote, and if anybody has any questions on how we count it, I'd be happy to talk to them.
Let's see the directors, come on. Why can't we
Yeah, so we need the newly elected directors to come up for a picture.
Have the flag up. You too. Thank you all. You too, my friend. You too, girls. You too, my friend.